Let's go to chapter 23, verse 12. Verse 12. The plot against Paul. And when it was day, some of the Jews band together and bond themselves under oath, saying that they would neither eat nor drink till they had killed what? Paul. And they were doing this fasting and praying. Now, they were what? In verse 13. Now, there were more than 40, those who have formed this conspiracy. Now, hear this. Having came to the chief priests and whom? The elders, who received them with joy. Remember the elders in chapter 21, verse 17, that they were received with joy. The elders received them with joy. You know who were here? The apostles and the chief priests. All of that Sanhedrin, that authority of Jerusalem, those 40 went to the church, to the leader of the church. And look at what they said. Let's repeat verse 14. Who having came to the chief priests and the elders said, we have bound ourselves with an oath to eat nothing until we should kill Paul. Do you give us permission? It looks like the elders says, definitely. Wipe him out. Now, you therefore, together with the consul, Listen to what the elders said to the 40. So now, therefore, with the consul, suggest to the commander that he be brought before us, as if we wanted to inquire concerning him a little more information, and we will be ready to kill him before he comes near. So when Paul's sister's son, that blessed sister's son, heard of their ambush, it looks like the son of the sister of Paul worked in the consul, maybe picking up paper, and he heard and said, what bandits these apostles? They want to kill my uncle. Remember that Paul said that he witnessed the death of Stephen, and probably the apostles said, this man is an assassin. We have to kill him. He's against the law of Moses. This man, not good that he continues to live. So it says that the sister's son heard of the ambush, and he went and entered the barracks and told Paul. Then Paul called one of the centurions, said to him, take this young man to the commander. Hello, are we here? For he has something to tell him. And so he brought him to the commander and said, Paul, the prisoner, called me to him and asked me to bring this young man to you because he has something to say to you. So then the commander took him by the hand and went aside and asked privately, what do you have to tell me? And he said, the Jews. The young man spoke clearly. The Jews have agreed to ask. It was approved by the elders to ask that you bring Paul down to the consul tomorrow, as though they were going to inquire more fully about him. But do not believe them. Listen. So then he told them, the Jews have agreed to ask that you bring Paul down to the consul, as though they were going to inquire more fully about him. But don't believe them, because more than 40 of them lie in wait for him, men who have bound themselves in oath not to eat or drink until they have killed him. And now they are awaiting your promise. So then the commander let the young man depart and commanded him, tell no one that you have revealed these things to me.